So the undefeated streak is over, but there is some good news. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and as you've seen, there is the undefeated streak which has been lost. Unfortunately, it is a case that we have lost a couple of games. I thought we might have been able to squeeze out a full undefeated season, not quite this time. We have lost 2 games so far this season, but there is some good news. If I jump in here, you can clearly see we have won the league by a comfortable margin. We've still got, I think it's 6 games to go for the rest of the season, so there's still plenty more points up for grabs, but we've won the league comfortably. We've met the target of the board, so that is absolutely fine. We are going to be in the top division next season. Now, there is also the opportunity for a cup win. Now, board expectations was that it was not important, but we have reached the semi-final and playing a team in our division. If we jump into the Magyar Kupa, we can see that it's us versus Centornik, yep, and Újpest versus Dorog. Well, I believe Dorog is also in our league. Yeah, so it's only Újpest that is in the league above. They are fighting for, I believe it's Europa places. But if we win this cup, we actually go into Europe. So it could be a case that we go straight into Europe first time in the top league if we get to the final and win it. So it's absolutely something we'll be aiming to do. I don't see why we wouldn't want to try and get into that Europa spot as soon as possible. Bring in extra money, bring in some reputation, and we can obviously then hopefully get better players and develop this team. So when we're looking at the squad, let's jump into the squad view and we can kind of look in the appearances and such. So Ceci has been fantastic, as we've seen all throughout so far this season. Kohut again. Christian Atsu has been top notch, getting 21 goals and 32 appearances, so it's fantastic. Sandri's really started to bed in now, as well as Mauricio, who's also performed very well for us. We had a bit of a sticky situation with our first loss. That was a period where we drew as well after that against Dorog. Unfortunately, it was just a case that Zizek and Atsu were out injured. We were putting some of our reserve guys in there and they weren't able to quite do the business. But we do come back for a Kazakvar game. Because I can't say that at all. Kazakvar in the division. So we'll show you off that game as well as the semi-final, which hopefully will take us through to the final and the end of the season. And hopefully Europa League will be on the horizon. So with that, there is another thing I do want to show you, which is we have got the transfer for Hugo Novoa in from Leipzig. So he'll be coming in at the end of this season. A striker, which we will look to play up front. He's got 14 finishing, 14 dribbling, so a good 6-foot striker, only 18 years of age, so a good prospect as well. I think he's really someone that we can develop with the squad. So as we get better as a side, I think he's someone that could possibly even develop with that. So I think we've brought in a couple of good players this season, especially going forward. So like I say, with regards to the team and how we're going to play, this is the setup we've gone for. So we are going to having to rotate slightly. I kind of want to save some players for the semi-final. I don't want to put everyone out of business before that, but we'll jump straight into it and then go forward with the game and go from there. All right, so kickoff. They've got the kickoff. It should hopefully be a nice, easy game. We can kind of take it pretty chill now that we've won the league already. Nothing too much to worry about. It's just a case of kind of prepping for that semi-final and hopefully getting that win to secure that Europa League spot. Because it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it, to be able to get that spot nice and early on in the save, and we'll be able to then go and push on as quickly as possible. You never know, we might be able to really start to develop players. So it is Ksania out here on the right hand side. Is he going to be able to get a ball in? It's Beignet. Again, we're keeping the ball quite well here. Cross in, it's easily cleared by Pap. Daru's now looking to break for the opposition, who play that ball over the top. Oh, this could be a goal. Yep, Roland Baraksky has scored for yeah. Not great, is it, really? I'm not really sure what he's doing. What is Diwali doing? He's stepped forward there for no real reason at all and just gone, you can run behind me, that's fine. I'll make sure that you stay on side because Poor will be next to you right there. It's a weird formation they're playing. I mean, I'm hoping we can really work on this. I have been thinking I do need to work on the free kicks, corners, throw-ins, all that good stuff. I need to start modifying that because for whatever reason, I just haven't. I think it's because we've been doing so well, I've not really bothered. It's not something that's really crossed my mind. We haven't been in dire straits at all. So it's never been something to, like I say, come across my mind. But Korhut's now wide. Can we get this equaliser that we need? Atsu's has arrived in the box, heading home. Lovely, lovely header. 22nd goal of the season, can't complain. I think for £2 million, he's been a great player, and I think he'll continue to be so in the league above. I don't think we can really complain about any of that at all. Korhut's ball in, driven across the box, and Atsu's able to cut in and just flick that home. Lovely, lovely stuff. Atsu with the free kick. Is he going to look to get an assist now? Oh, he does. Diwali has got over the keeper. Awful goalkeeping. I don't even know if he really even attempted to catch that, but again, we'll take it. That's 2-1. Great turnaround for the game. Having gone 1-0 down, fantastic response in the first 30 minutes to turn that around again. We haven't let up. We've continued with the game plan. It's good stuff. Another throw-in into Atsu from Kuznia. Played back to Benye, who's now going to look to keep this ball. Sandri, again, maybe it's the little tiki-taka in the middle, waiting for that gap to open up. Korhut's got that space to be able to drive at the fullback. Can he look to get a ball in? He's got a bit lucky with the challenge, but Barani's there. The ball in. Korhut's got his second assist of the game. He's been vital in this team. He's been fantastic. Same with Kuznia on the other side. Korhut has been another level above. He's a Hungarian international. He goes away with the first national team. So he's clearly one of the big boys for Hungary themselves. And Barani's done very well to get on the end of that and again get another goal of the season. He's again been very good. Very, very good this season. Half time, so shall we look at getting a bit of a mix up in here? I'm pretty happy to kind of take Atsu off. We're 3-1 up. Not too concerned about things. I think I'll chuck Body on. And should we change up otherwise? I'm pretty happy otherwise. Let's leave it at that for now. We can always bring someone else on if needed and mix it up again. But we're good with just bringing Body on. Korhut with the throw in. It is headed clear. Now, can they look to break again on us? This may be the weakness we have in the side. Diwali's not exactly the quickest, as shown there. He has run just past him. But we've got enough players back, and he's given away a penalty. He didn't need to do that, did he? Didn't need to give away that penalty. Could have just left him out there, chilling on his own, because it was only him up there. There was no support for him. But can Kozicki save it? No, sent the wrong way. Daru scores 3-2. Hopefully we haven't taken it for granted. But again, doesn't matter too much. It's not exactly a high stakes game, this one. Korhut out on this left hand side, driving into the box. Can he get that ball in again? He does. It's not landed on any of our boys, but Diwali's managed to cut out that clearance. Body now looking to turn out to Kuznia. See, this is the usefulness of having the two fullbacks either side, really being able to drive and get those balls in. Kundrak has been taken down by Albert, and it is a penalty. Kuznia will take that penalty. Is he able to pop it in the net to make it 4-2, make it a bit more comfortable, and make this another comfortable win for us? I hope so. Yeah, lovely. Perfect penalty. Bottom left hand corner. The right back has got that. First goal of the season. Not normally a penalty taker. I don't, like I've said before, I don't tend to pick penalty takers. So it's up to the players. Let's get Ferenzi on. Mix it up a bit. Kuznia is on this right hand side, is able to cut it back to Benye. Is he going to look inside to Kundrak? Maybe a shot away? He does, and he fires it bottom right hand corner. Only his second goal of the season. Norbert, I believe he scored in the last one of the previous ones we've shown you guys. But Great goal on the edge of the box, 5-2. I think that is a comfortable victory for us now. Nothing to worry about. Is this going to run straight through to the end of the game? Oh, Sandri's on the edge. Is he able to get a shot off? Maybe make something else? Beignet. Out to Kuznier, into Beignet, into lovely couple of 1-2s, but loses the ball straight away. Is cleared. There is still a few minutes to go, but Sparaxi has managed to get past our centre halves and fires it home. He's done very well. 20th goal of the season. He's clearly a guy with a bit of ability on the ball. He got that ball down, having them cleared it, and just ran us. He was like, I'm just doing it on my own. I mean, he has to. He hasn't really got any support. Fires it home. Absolutely fantastic play by the striker, but I don't think he's going to be able to quite claw back this result for them, and he hasn't. It's 5-3, good result, onto the semi-final. So there is one thing I haven't shown you, and that is the youth intake that we have had. Reason being, there isn't anything really special in there. There's a couple of guys with a couple of star ratings that might make something happen, but nothing that really stood out to me. Kozegi, possibly. Bravery's pretty good, balanced personality, decent tackling and marking, to be fair, but nothing overly fantastic. And again, there's a couple more in here. So you got Zordelsi as well, another holding player who, I mean, we don't play that style with the holding midfielder, but you know, could be handy if we ever get in trouble. But we have got the semi-final coming up. We have also got some injuries. That is a bit of an issue, as well as a suspension. I'm kind of tempted just to play Korhut for as long as I can, because he's such a vital part in the team. We'll have to play Beignet at right back because of the suspension to Kuznier. So let's get Juchak on as we would plan to, as well as Mauricio. That's absolutely fine. Have we got our other boys? So Varga will come on. We want to make sure we've got someone in there who can battle for that ball. He's got such fantastic work rate in there. He is very crucial. Get Zezi on the pitch. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much the team. So in goal, we've got Kosicki, Beignet coming in at right back, Korhut at left back, is injured. So we might have to look to bring on Ferenzi if needed. Diwali and Port at centre half is really forming a bit of a connection in there. Varga, Sandri in the midfield role, with Juchak and Atsu on the left and right respectively. Mauricio just behind the striker Zezi, who are definitely forming a lovely little bit of a bonding form there, which is fantastic. Hopefully Beignet can come in and do a job for us today in the semi-final. Fingers crossed we can really develop and get through this game. I think it's on TV, so which is always nice. It is a semi-final, so you'd expect so. We can really start to show, especially the Hungarian divisions, what we stand by, what we mean by pushing forward and winning this game, at least getting to that final and hopefully getting into Europe. Okay, fantastic start to the game. It's been 4 minutes. Varga is injured with a potential lower leg injury. That's not good at all. Okay, how are we going to look to do this? I think we bring on Body and we just have him sit in there. I don't think we need to. We could swap them over, but I think Mauricio is so good in that advanced player role. I think there's no need to really mix that up otherwise. Hopefully they can come on unexpected to come on so early. But Jujak's with the corner. He is back next to Jezi, who does head over, but it's okay. It's positive. First 15 minutes, and it looks like we are on the front foot, which is always good to see. Beignet receives the ball back from Mauricio into Sesi, where the ball is headed clear, but Sandri does receive it outside the area, plays it across to Bodie, who's just come on. Sandri switches it out to Korhut. Now this is why we've kept you on the pitch, for balls like that. Jujak firing home. That is a fantastic ball by Korhut. Absolutely excellent. Can only play the 75 minutes, but those 75 minutes are crucial for him to play. Jujak's finish, absolutely perfect. Just what we need. 1-0, 15 minutes down. I think this gives us a perfect platform to really push on and get the game won. Korhut with the throw-in. Jujak has received it, played it back out to Sandri, who switches it out wide to Beignet. Now, Beignet, can you do the similar thing as Korhut did on the other side? He does play it into Atsu, who has won a penalty. He's run at his player, run at the defender, won that penalty, and Jujak will be taking it to try and get his second of the game. Can he pop this home to make it 2-0 in the first 25 minutes? Come on. Fantastic. Bottom left-hand corner. Put it in the same opposite side of where he put his last goal, I think. I hope so. But great penalty. Atsu did well to win that. And it's 2-0. Jujak with the free kick on the left-hand side into Paul. It's 3-0. It's 35 minutes gone. This is an absolute riot. We are completely dominating. It's fantastic. It's just what we need. Keep winning to push us through to that final. And hopefully get that win and get into Europe. It would be fantastic. Okay. It was a risk. It was a risk to play him. It's a foot injury. I'm hoping it's nothing too bad and he can kind of power through and hopefully be fit for the final. That's all we really need him for now. The league's won. It's half time. I think we just need to get through that. Into the second half. Let's go straight in. We've only got one sub left. I'm kind of tentative to really use it because I don't want another injury to occur and to someone big and us not be able to do anything or end up going 10 man down, a man down. But they are looking to break here. It looks like we've got plenty of people back, but he's really bombing down this left-hand side. Cuts it back. They're going to have a pop on the edge. We've got plenty of players back, so we shouldn't really be conceding at this stage. But a ball just over the top. That's one way to do it. If you can't pass it through him, just go over the top of us. Because that does seem to be a bit of an issue we've got when defending. We saw it in the last game with the pace of our back line, especially the two centre halves, and he's just stood right in between them. It's not great defending, really. And he's popped it in to make it 3-1. Hopefully that's not the start of a comeback. Only 10 minutes to go. Hopefully it will just run all the way through. It's come all the way through from half-time. They scored the goal, but that has been the only highlight. Fingers crossed. There it is. We're into the final of the Cup. The Magyar Kupa Cup final. That's it. Europe is at our fingertips. We could be there in the first season. Oh, that's not good though, is it? Oh, the 32-year-old Korhut out for 3 to 5 months. It was a big risk playing him. We wanted to make sure. We've got to send him to a specialist, but I can't. A little bit of money for that. And Varga out for 3 to 4 weeks. I'm not sure about that. But we have got Dorogi in the final. So it is a Hungarian Division 2 final. How have we done against them previously? I think we drew 1. Yeah, we drew 2-2 previously. We have got them coming up. Yeah, so we've got them in the next game. So we can have a proper test and find that out. And then I think what we'll do is we'll come back for the final. We'll come back, get to that final. We have already won the league and promotion, which is excellent. And we'll come back for that final game against Dorog for the cup final. Without Korhut, who's been a fantastic player for us this season so far. It's disappointing. And Varga might hopefully be back fit. Fingers crossed, but it is Korhut that we are really going to miss. we'll have to get Frenzy back to fitness, and hopefully he can do a job for us. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you do enjoy this video and like to kind of continue the journey with me, hit that subscribe button and like the video. Make sure you share it around with anyone you might know, and I'd really like to be involved with the Football Manager community a bit more. It'd be fantastic to really get involved with things. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.